Buffalo Bills. Visitor sideline, a look at the Raiders head coach. His team making the long flight. Always difficult to play the 1 o'clock Eastern game when a West Coast team feels like it's 10 a.m. on their body clock. Mike Tirico alongside Greg Olson, Joshua Carty will get it underway. And off we go in Western New York. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. The Raiders offense set to take over for the first time. They're led out by the quarterback from USC, Caleb Williams.
You think back to last week and what was really a pretty bland game. He didn't do a ton that was overly exciting, but his team was still able to come out with a win. I think that's really a testament to this roster that they have built. Yes, you're going to need your quarterback to play good ball as the season progresses, but in the meantime, they are good enough around him that as he continues to find his way, this is still a tough team to match up with.
They'll go play action here with Williams. That one taken in by T. Higgins. And he will go all the way. T. Higgins. Touchdown, Las Vegas. His first touchdown of the new campaign. York good on the extra point. And the Raiders will race out to a quick 7-0 edge. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Jamal Agnew now to return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Buffalo offense set to go to work for the first time. They're led out by a former star at Alabama. It's Jalen Milroe at quarterback.
If there was one thing, Mike, that I thought was really evident walking out of our meeting with him earlier in the week was just how much he shouldered the blame for last week's loss. He said, those 2 interceptions I threw, those are just inexcusable, and he didn't want to talk about the touchdown passes and all the good that he did. And while I think that's certainly commendable, there was a lot of other bad stuff going on that field, too. So I think there's a lot of things they can clean up, and if they do, I think they got a great shot in this one.
They'll mark them down up at the 44-yard line. 17 yards, the gain there. First down, Buffalo.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Okay, from the 46, here's 2nd and 8. Quick throw there on the RPO is broken up. And no time to get the separation there. And the incompletion is going to bring up 3rd down.
And 8 yards to go.
Here we go. 79 Broncos.
Now Milroe. He's got his tight end. That's Andrew. Second time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a first down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball. Give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. If you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Cowboy 80. Come on.
A run up the middle with Pacheco. He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. That's Gregory Rousseau in on the stop.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Here's 3rd and 7.
Drop 60. Drop 60. Ready. 60 Eagles. 60.
From the gun, it's Milroe. Short throw brought in by Schoonmaker. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
Panther 60. Panther 60. Let's go.
That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. Gonna skip gets ready to possess the football for the second time. Greg, I know you're passionate about this, the change in the evolution of the NFL the last decade, the willingness to go for it even more often now on fourth down, as we've seen here.
Yeah, I think teams just continue to understand the NFL is not about yards, it's not about time of possession, it's about generating big plays, and it's about maximizing every possession you have and sustaining the ball. So when you get opportunities at certain down and distances, at certain parts of the field, to use that extra down, it changes everything. And the last thing I'll say, Mike, it doesn't happen in a vacuum. You don't decide to go for it on fourth down. Or at least I'll say the good teams don't decide to go for it on fourth down They knew they were going for it on fourth down 3 plays ago. They knew on 1st and 10, this was 4-down territory. So first down, second down, third down, the play caller is using that information to say, if I need fourth down, I had it. So I don't need to get it all on second, all on third. So it changes the philosophy and the flow of the play caller, and the players are a lot more comfortable nowadays being in these situations.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They will work the middle with Mixon. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
The big guys in the middle of the defense, Mike, the defensive tackles. So often they're asked to do the dirty work. Keep the blockers off the linebackers. Let them run around and make all the plays. But in this case, this guy's able to shed his blocker, make the stop, and keep it to no gain.
Throw across his body is complete. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
Las Vegas.
From the 1-yard line, first down and goal. Slot man gonna move in motion left. Mixon. No, he's not gonna get in. In fact, they've shoved him backward.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 1.
So we'll get a second and goal when we return. It's the Raiders with the early lead. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. Quarter 2 begins. It is Raider football as they come up now, second and goal. Here's Williams. They try to work the screen with Mixon. And this one blown up. Good surge to drop him. A loss on the play, back to the 9-yard line.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
They try and throw. Here's Williams. And that is incomplete. The big tight end, Cole Kmet, the intended receiver. And now they're faced with a 4th and goal.
A 26-yard attempt.
York's kick is good. And the Raiders will extend to a 10-0 lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
They'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Ready? Play action. It's Milroe. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. Brian Thomas, the intended receiver.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
It's second down.
22-yard line.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man. All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain. Now, nothing real fancy here, Mike. Not a huge pickup, but anytime on third down, you got to know where the sticks are, who's your most reliable player, and I think everybody in this booth knows exactly what position that is.
And he's going to be out of bounds right around midfield. It's a gain of 12 there. Good for a Bills first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
The 45-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5.
Let's go.
With the RPO, this is out to Evans. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
It's a gain of 8. That's another Bills first down.
Come on.
First and 10 at the 37.
Now the first carry for the Alabama speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
2 yards
From the 35, here's 2nd and 8.
at the 35-yard line.
Quick throw there, and the RPO is broken up. And no time to get the separation there. And the incompletion is going to bring up third down.
8 yards to go.
Panther 11. Panther 11.
From the shotgun, it's Milrow. Oh, a teardrop throw there off his back foot. It's complete. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down. They'll run it straight ahead with Pacheco. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half.
Ready. 19 tights. 19 tights. 2. Viking 18. Ready.
Out of the gun, it's Milrow, and he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line.
To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts to talk things over before third down.
18. 5 here. Let's go. 70, 19, Dragon 60.
Milrow. He pulls it in around the 5. And a timeout Vegas. That is their second. As they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming.
It's now 4th down and 1.
Okay, ready? Panther 60. Panther 60. Let's go now.
That's taken in, and he's in. Mike Evans. Touchdown, Buffalo. Joshua Carty comes out now for the extra point. The kick is good, and the Bills are on the board. It's 10-7.
Raiders 10, Bills 7.
Here's Hardy now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. The Raiders offense ready to get back at it. With a solid start so far. Touchdown and a field goal on their first 2 possessions. Williams going to look to throw it on first down. He's got his tight end down the field. That's Kmet. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. A big play to kick off this drive. 39 yards. Slot man in motion right. On 1st and 10, it's Williams. He'll get that out to Mixon. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
At the 6-yard line.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. That is caught by the tight end. Cole Kmet, touchdown Vegas. That his second TD catch of the season. York, good on the extra point. And the Raiders will get out in front 17-7. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
7-yard line.
Here we go.
On play action, Milrow. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Count 19.
On 2nd down, Milrow. That's to the right side. He's got Andrews. Down the right sideline. Mark Andrews. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 72 yards. Touchdown, Buffalo. Using the tight end to get to the end zone. Greg, it's your old position. You're very familiar with that. That catch and carry. What an ability for your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, this was never really the strength of my game, Mike, but we're seeing so many tight ends around the league who not only are great at securing the catch and making the tough ones, but it's their ability to extend the play after the catch that's separating them, just like we saw here.
The Raiders offense going to take over here in the final minute of this first half. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. A play fake. Now Williams, his fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in.
I'm not sure how many guys grow up wanting to be an NFL fullback, Mike. They don't get the ball a ton. They're used to do all the dirty work. But in this case, this guy's showing off. Hey, coach, you get the ball in my hands. I can do some things.
That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Williams. He'll air one out for Higgins. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down. On 4th down, here comes J.K. Scott to punt. Back deep, the dangerous Jamal Agnew. And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds.
1st and 10. At their own
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. They go play action now with Milrow. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's going to be out of bounds. Triple zeros up there on the clock. We have reached the end of the first half. And both teams ready to play on, so we'll do the same as we get set for quarter number 3. 3 points, all that separates these two sides as half number 2 kicks off. This taken in at the 8-yard line. The Bills offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this 3rd quarter. So we've seen from the start of the season the change in the kickoff rule and the ball coming out to the 35 instead of the 30. Greg, as you talk to folks around the league, there's been a little bit of a change philosophically in how to approach even when you kick a field goal in the NFL.
Yeah, and I think so much of the initial conversation is how does the kickoff team handle it? Do you pooch it? Do you kick it out the back of the end zone? And I think there's going to be a wide array of approach. But maybe the part that doesn't get talked about enough, Mike, is how the new kickoff rule actually changes how you play the game offensively. So think if you have the ball inside the 5-yard line, it's 4th and goal from the 3. In the old days, right, the days that we all remember were a touchback following a score, in this case a field goal try, you would kick the ball out of the back of the end zone, hopefully, and it would be a touchback, and you would lose 17 yards. Instead of on a failed 4th down from the 3, your opponent getting the ball to the 3-yard line, they would now get it 17 yards deeper at the 20, and you would get 3 points as a result. Now, all of a sudden, if you do settle for that field goal, the chances of my opponent now possessing the ball following the kickoff outside of the 30, I lose significant field position. So the idea is I'm going to go for more touchdowns inside the 5. I'm going to go for more 4th and goal situations because even if I fail, I would much rather defend my opponent when they're inside their own 5-yard line than outside of their own 30-yard line, because the difference in 3 points over the course is not worth the field position.
And the play callers in the NFL are a lot like the people who play the video games. Let's go for it on 4th down. We're seeing it more, and it adds to the excitement of the NFL in 2025. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Quick throw here on the RPO, caught by Thomas. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a 1st down. A run here with Gibbs. And he's in! Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Bills.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Here's Carney now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. Couple of yards deep. He'll bring it out of the end zone. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Raiders offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. They trail by 4. A touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. And boy, tough to bring down there. Fighting forward for a gain of 7.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds. And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground. They plan on extending this drive.
And that'll move the sticks. 1st down, up to the 40.
It's a gain of 2.
When done correctly, Mike, this is just such a high percentage call. It's kind of hard to choose another play off your call sheet. It's impossible to defend. You can know it's coming, stack the box, whatever you want to do. But most of the time, they'll just drive forward and pick up the 1st down.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Williams. He'll air one out for Higgins. And he will score. T. Higgins. Touchdown, Raiders. His 2nd catch of the game. And both have gone for touchdowns. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. The Bills offense starting to trot out for this next possession. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides. As this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense. All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
That is caught out wide on the RPO, and he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A gain there of 23 yards. First down, Buffalo.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
That's quickly to Andrews on the RPO. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
First and 10 at the 22-yard
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
At the 18-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Viking 18.
The RPO, that one is complete. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Brian Thomas. Touchdown, Buffalo. And this one is no good. He missed the extra point in this tight game. Boy, that could come to be a big factor as this second half rolls along. Here's Cardi now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35. The Raiders offense and T. Higgins set to take over once more. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. They put Ryman in motion. Here's Williams on 1st and 10. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. That is Marcus Davenport in there for the sack.
Through the first half, it was clear. This pass protection, this offensive line unit, they were clearly up for the challenge. The pass rush was non-existent. But here in the second half, you can sense a little bit more urgency. You can see them start playing with a little more speed and intensity, and it pays off there with their first sack of the day.
So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Williams to throw on 2nd down. That'll be taken in by Mixon. Into space at the 45. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That one good for 26 yards. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. A ball deep for the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Las Vegas. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. York. Good on the extra point. And the Raiders have taken a 4-point advantage.
27.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Agnew on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Bills offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10.
Here we go.
On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. Room up the sideline at the 45. And he is out of bounds. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. How about this sequence to start the drive? Back-to-back good gains, 19 for this one.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
From the 29, here's 2nd down and 6. A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
It's 3rd down and 6.
Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's into the end zone. And they are making it look easy. Mike Evans. Touchdown, Bills. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon.
Makes the score Bills 34, Raiders 31.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. The Vegas offense ready to get rolling again. They'll begin with 1st and 10. To throw, it's Williams. Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. Whole lot of extra muscle over there on the left side for this 1st and 10. Throwing is the pressure gets there, and down he goes. DeMarcus Lawrence in there to drop him that time. It's a loss of 7.
Biggie Angels, Biggie Angels, Biggie Angels.
The tight end, Komet, is on the move. On 2nd down, it's Williams. That's caught. It's the tight end, Chip Ryman. Down the left sideline. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal. A big one here in the fourth quarter. 55 yards on the game. They put Ryman in motion. They'll run here with Mixon. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. Here now, 2nd down and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Again, it'll be Mixon. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Joe Mixon. Touchdown, Vegas. Now it's York for the PAT. He's got it. And the Raiders have taken a 4-point advantage.
38. Bills 34.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, trying to kick it back the other way. Agnew on the return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Bills offense and veteran receiver Mike Evans getting set for this drive. And he's had some kind of game. They made it a point to get him involved early. Boy, did that pay great dividends to this point. They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
And what's that one thing you hear from coaches all the time, Mike, right? Finish strong, and he's doing just that. His numbers here in this one, they have been terrific. But he's going to give you a full 4 quarters, and I think at this point in the game, he knows there's even more yards to be had.
On the ready.
Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10.
Ready, ready.
Gibbs. And he'll get about 3 on that one. It'll be 2nd down.
Just shy of midfield. It's a pickup of 3.
On the check.
2nd and 7.
Nice. Ready.
He'll get this out to the left flat. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready.
Here's Pacheco. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Here we go. Go.
A run with Pacheco. And he'll get about 5. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts. And the clock will stop with 45 seconds left in the game.
Ready up.
Here's 2nd down.
Ready.
Off the RPO, this is out to Evans. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down. Now a timeout, Buffalo. They're 2nd. Clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. They'll run here. And the Bills going to be set up with 1st and goal. They're able to convert on that 3rd and 3.
7-yard gain. That's another Bills 1st down.
Throw left side, caught by Andrews.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but 1st down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
2nd down, goal to go.
Driving 60.
They'll drop to throw. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
And he'll be taken down, and that is going to do it. Oh, the comeback falls short. Touch.